And we are live. Welcome to another Super Galactic Saturday. I'm Jerry Sr. with Jerry Jr.
Good morning.
And we're experiencing some very slow internet this morning. It's kind of latent, I guess, but we're going to plow ahead and, hopefully have some fun today. And thanks for checking us out. Thanks for joining us today. If you're watching live and if you're watching recorded, we appreciate your time and attention. And welcome to another Super Galactic Saturday. It's a beautiful day today. It's spring. It's sunny outside, but it's not too hot. So it's kind of a nice morning. I went to the beach, rode my bike, and the weather was nice. It wasn't cold. There was a lot of people out, which is nice to see. So yeah, beautiful morning. Um, so it's a good day today. Any day above ground is a good day, and today is definitely a good day. So we are here, and we got a few things we're gonna talk about, and some recent, controversy with Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series that's coming out.
Honestly, I forgot that was a thing. I mean, it's already
Yeah,
out,
I
but
did too. Actually, I completely. Oh, it is. It's actually out premiere.
yeah, at least the first episode, I guess.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't even know that. I mean, I completely forgot about it until I saw this video from, I think it was Nerdrotic. Um, it was like a music video making fun of, the fact that they race swapped Snape, you know, and with a black person, and it was pretty funny. But I didn't know. Apparently, the footage that was used was pretty much from the actual, like, principal of photography of the show.
Hmm.
So it's kind of wild. It's strange to me that they keep doing stuff like this. Race swapping people, and knowing that it's going to be controversial and people aren't going to like it. And not only that, but it,
It's
it,
always strange if you don't understand that it's on purpose. They don't
it
care.
is. I agree. But I just wonder the people on the upper echelon of these studios and production companies. They know what they're doing. They have an agenda. They're Marxists. I mean, I think that's pretty much done. If you look into it, you'll see that there's a strong correlation between leftism and Marxism, and much of the civil rights dogma and the DEI stuff, and CRT. It's all stems from Marxist ideology. So, but I think people on the lower echelon, the the writers, the crew, you know, people that do the day to day that are involved in this stuff. It's like, I don't think they get that it's a bigger agenda, and they probably see it as, oh, they're just trying to either they're doing it to hype up the show and get attention, and because any attention, whether good or bad, in the press is seen as good, right? So even negative press is good press, that kind of thing. So it could be that. It could be also there's quote unquote true believers that really believe in, um, they think DEI and CRT, uh, as a rule, you have to just forcibly interject and race swap characters, and they think that that somehow represents progress, and it doesn't. It's a regression, um, and it's just as racist. So, but they don't. I don't think a lot of people think it through like that, and they think that it's harmless. They think that it doesn't mean anything. And on both sides, even people that disagree with it will say, who cares? But it does matter, right? If it didn't matter, we wouldn't react to it, right? We wouldn't say anything about it. And it does matter, and it matters in many ways, because it goes into the idea of what we call representation, right? And I agree with representation. I agree with the idea that it is meaningful to see people that reflect you and your values, right? When you're
Right, but
looking at,
notice how you said you and your values,
let
not
me
you
finish.
and your
I know.
skin
Let me finish though. Let me finish. So it does matter to see your values represented, And yeah, to a degree, to see your persona, right? Like if you're a black person, it does matter to see other black people because on the on the surface level, there's the insinuation that you share the same experience or same values, right? So that's why it's important. There's a nuance to representation. It's not just about, well, you have brown skin and I have brown skin. That makes us exactly the same. That means I can do whatever you do. And it's like, well, no, it's not that simple, right? So there is a strong correlation with, yeah, it is important to see your, and when I say yourself, I don't mean as an individual. I mean, yes, as a group, as a people group, to say in a movie or a TV show, yeah, it can be meaningful to see characters that reflect you know who you are or what you believe in and where you're from and all that good stuff, right? The problem is when it's forced, right? It's done under the point of a gun, basically. Like you're making it this policy, like affirmative action with colleges, right? That was a controversial thing back in the '90s, and
No,
thankfully there were people that fought against it and got it overturned at a lot of universities because it was superficial, right? You're just saying, well, you're black, come on in, right? Like, well, what
oh,
about qualifications? What about So, and that's a whole other dynamic, but it's like a lot of people think this is in the name of representation, and the reality though is it's not. They're not doing this to represent you. They're doing it to mock you, and they're doing it because they don't respect you. Because if they did respect you, they would actually elevate original black or other minority characters. They wouldn't race swap an existing character because that's sloppy seconds. That's crumbs off the table, right? Versus saying, why don't we like? And from what I've heard, because I like Harry Potter. I've watched some of the movies. I'm not a huge diehard fan, but I've heard there is a black character in the book at least. I don't know if he was portrayed in the movie at all, but it's like so they could have taken an existing black character and elevated that character somehow and said, hey, there is representation here, and let's like go deeper and wider with it, and like, and especially because this is a new take where they're going to be more true to the books and all this kind of stuff. So they
well, I
could
don't know about that,
have
but it seems like it's going to be a lot darker. Is what I heard.
well, visually, yeah, like
Um,
cinematography is going to be darker. I don't know if the story is going to be darker. Maybe. I mean, I don't know if the books are that dark. Like,
what is it? Well, that's the thing. It's not the whole appeal of the Harry Potter books and the movies is that there's definitely a sense of mystery and mystique within the Harry Potter world because it's a secret society of wizards. But the way the book is written, and this extends into the way the movie is portrayed. You're still allowed to have fun exploring the world, right? Like you can hear it even
yeah,
in the theme song, in the original theme song. Like it's not like spooky at all. It's mysterious, but there's still a bit of
yeah,
whimsy, and
it's
that's kind of been a
whimsy.
consistent
It's a
thing.
world we
Like
don't hear a lot.
look at the covers of
Whimsy,
the book.
whimsical.
Yeah,
It's fun. Yeah, it's magical, but it's
yeah.
magical in a way that appears obviously leans heavy into the more positive aspects of magic, right, and sorcery. It doesn't get to at least from what I understand into a cult like you know where it just becomes pretty much like satanic, right?
I
Like
mean,
no,
maybe I haven't read the book, so I
it's
know.
fantasy, fantastical, yeah, and that's great. So I don't know, yeah, I don't know how far they're going to take it in the series. I mean, I think the Black Snake dynamic is probably the least of the issues the show's probably going to have. All things considered, these people don't have a great track record with adapting older IPs, right? Like they just don't, and having casting a race swapped character it just affirms that, like, yeah, they either don't care or they don't know what they're doing, and I lean heavy into they just don't care. They don't care about the lore, they don't care about the IP itself. And keep in mind, like, that doesn't like J.K. Rowling. I think she may have be a part of it in some way, like she might be consulting or who knows. don't get it twisted. She probably doesn't have a problem with the race swapping. So, you know, she probably doesn't really care.
Well, she was one of those
It's
people in
probably
the
among us that will probably go, "Oh, great representation."
well,
You know.
she was one of those people in the past that would try to retroactively uh, make certain characters a certain way in order to appease
Yeah, I remember that she was doing a lot of that when the spinoff. Um, I forgot what it's called.
you talking about Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts. Like she did a lot of that on social media where she was commenting about certain characters might be bisexual or something. You know, like silly stuff.
Like, who
It's like
cares?
no one's asking. Yeah, but she was trying to pander to, and that's the irony of the controversy with her and having this falling out with the so-called trans community. You know, all this nonsense. You know, people getting mad and burning her books. You know, and it's like it's so fake and contrived. It's like she was pandering to you, and then on this one point where she was like, "Men can't be women," right? That was pretty much where she drew the line, right? She's like, "Men can't be women, women can't be men." All hell broke loose, and she was just a terrible person. She was on par with Hitler, and it's so ridiculous. And it's like, just a few weeks prior, she was pandering to you with some of her characters, insinuating that they might be gay or something. He had no problem with that. But now it's like, but men can't be women. Oh my God, right? And clutching pearls, and she's this horrible person. It's so absurd, and it's like, all of a sudden she's pro Trump and she's super alt right or something. It's like she's as far from those things as you can get. And that's what I'm saying. Like with this, the Snape thing, I'm like, she's probably not surprised, and she's probably, applauding it. Right? Yeah, great guys. Yeah, do more progressive race swapping for no reason. Great, wonderful. Like it's so ridiculous. And
Well, I think the really sad part is that the actor who's doing the new Snape is he's always gonna get compared to what's his name, the original actor, because he did such a good job, and on top of that, not only was he Alan Rickman, there we go. Not only was
yeah,
he a phenomenal actor,
rest in peace.
he
Yeah,
also looks just like how he's described in the book. So you have both things going. He's
yeah,
a
he does
phenomenal.
match the
Not only does
description.
he look like the description, he's
Yeah.
also, he also did a great job portraying the character to the point where it's like,
Yeah,
Alan,
listen, Alan Rickman is the GOAT. Rest in peace. Die Hard and Galaxy Quest. He's been in some of the best
okay,
movies ever, and of course Harry Potter. It's like, yo, this guy is a legend. So
I didn't know that.
that's the other part of, like, it's like your casting is so flippant, and it neglects the fact that you have a character that has been immortalized by this great actor. And it's just like, they made a big deal about recasting T'Challa, right? Oh, it just can't be anybody. Oh, they shouldn't. Some people didn't want it, and I'm like, yeah, do it, but just cast a great actor, right? Find a great actor that can kind of have the same gravitas, hopefully, right? And it's like, so it should be a big deal casting Snape, and they diminished it into nothing. It means nothing because they're like, oh, we'll just cast this black guy that no one's ever heard of, right? And he has no track record of like being a great actor or something, or like, it's different if it were like, let's say if uh, Denzel Washington were British, right, with the same track record, the same Academy Award, all that stuff, right, the same level of respect, and they said we're gonna make him Snape, it will still be a lot of controversy, like, oh no, you're race war. But at the same time, a lot of people will go, but I do like Denzel Washington, right? There will be a lot of like, well, let's wait and see because he might actually give us a great performance, right? He might actually outdo Alan Rickman, right? Like, you understand, like there would be a better conversation being had and a lot less eye roll because you took the time to cast someone who is, has that gravitas, has a track record of being a great actor. And like I said, I don't know this actor, so I'm not saying he's a terrible actor. I have no idea, but that's the whole point.
Well, no, he's
No
probably
one,
not.
you don't know what you're getting. You're just getting a black actor. Like, there's nothing about him that's significant or that stands out where we're going, oh well, this might be like if it was like Forrest Whitaker or like I said, Denzel Washington, like it feels somebody who already has this gravitas, right? The screen presence, this track record and history, and sort of this global respect. It would be a different story, right? It would be a whole
Well,
different sort of
I
like
don't know how different it would be.
it would be. It would be a little different. Like people would
Yeah, but
probably
he's
be
still
less.
portraying Severus Snape.
What's that?
I said I know, but he's still portraying Severus
I know.
Snape.
I know. I'm just saying if it if the at least there was a grain of appearance of taking this seriously, right, with the casting and everything, and the production, in doing that, that would lessen the blow. Is what I'm saying. You know, it would like the perception would be a little different, where it's like, okay, oh, they're definitely race swapping. Are they virtue signaling? Maybe, but are they saying, well, we imagine this actor as this, like he can play this kid? Like, you understand that maybe they could make an argument, but at this point, you can't make that argument. Like with Nick Fury and Samuel Jackson. You can make the argument. Well, they did it because Samuel Jackson was a big star at the time, well known, and he turned out he was actually pretty good as Nick Fury. He was fine. It wasn't the same Nick Fury we knew from the comics, but it was still he had a great screen presence. He was likable, respectable actor. With a great resume already up to that point. So it's like you kind of just get over it, and
Yeah.
here we are, and we had phase 1, 2, 3 or whatever it was, right? And it did well, gangbusters, right? They made $1 billion. And Endgame was huge, right? Like so, none of that diminished because they race swapped Nick Fury, right? Why? Because of who they chose, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Like here, when you look at other things with race swaps and different, even Marvel itself beyond Endgame, it just diminished. You have diminishing returns. It just why? Because they're not really taking to heart, who they're casting in
Mm-hmm.
these race swaps. Like they're casting people that nobody cares about. That's a big factor as well. It's like if you're gonna do it, at least do it where it's like when they casted Ben Affleck to be Batman, right? And a lot of people are like, what? Right? Everybody's like, no way, like he cannot be Batman, right? Like nobody cared for Ben Affleck as Batman. Nobody, And the same thing happened with Michael Keaton when he was cast as Batman decades before that, right? Because he
I
was a
mean,
comedian, right? He was seen as that was even worse, I think, than Ben Affleck, right? Because Ben Affleck isn't seen as necessarily a comedian, right? He's still seen as an actor, serious actor. But even then, they were like, no way, right? And then we saw his performance, both of them, right? And we were like, okay, yeah, you know. And I think it was the same with Samuel Jackson. Once we saw him in the movies, we were like, well, that's not the Nick Fury from the comics, but still, he's good. I like it. I like him, and it's like you learn to accept it. A lot of even hardcore comic fans, right? They kind of accepted it. It was like, yeah, okay, because there was a lot of changes, right? But plus, it wasn't turned into a political point either, right? It wasn't made to be this virtue signal. At least that was the initial impression. It was just, well, he's Samuel Jackson, like he's one of the biggest stars on the planet. Why not, right? So I don't know. It's context matters. In this case with Harry Potter, it's like, what are you doing? There's no real context. Like it doesn't make any sense. There's no argument for it. It's just like you're literally just virtue signaling. That's it. Just like Doctor Who, it's the same thing.
I
Doctor.
guess. I mean, I don't want to get worked up over a show that I'm never gonna watch. All I can really say
Well, you
is,
have to get worked up, but it's important to point out the silliness, right?
well, I know, but it's one of those things where,
Emperor has no clothes, right? You're not gonna let the guy keep walking around naked, right? You got to say, yo, you have no clothes on, bro. Stop it. Go home. Put something on.
well, I'm
That's
just
all I'm saying. That's
yeah,
this needs to happen because that's why like when people say, why do you care? It's not made for you. I care because it matters. Like when people are actively and intentionally destroying important intellectual property that has a huge fan base that's affected generations of people, and they're doing it in a way that is really objectively damaging. You have to say something. You have to call it out. You have to call it stupid. You have to make fun of it. You have to mock it. and you have to point out like why it's happening, so that others don't fall into it and get emotional about it, or get, you can get upset, right? Especially if you're a diehard fan, you know,
Mhm.
and say, and you should be, and you have a right to be, and you shouldn't allow people, those people who are fans who are upset about it, don't allow them to be gaslit, right? Don't let these production companies or these actors and the directors and all that, don't let them gaslight these fans, right? That's why it's important, to have like these critics, we call them YouTubers, YouTube critics, whatever. But they are important. They're important because they're signaling to us, to fans, to people that see what's happening and don't understand it or upset about it, right? To say, hey, I see you, and you're right to be upset. So it is important. It's like, even if it's not made for you, right? You can still say, yeah, that's stupid, right? This isn't made for me. I'm not going to watch it because, you know, I don't care about rehashing Harry. Like, I like the original movies. I think that's enough, to be honest. But at the same time, I am going to say it's garbage, you know, and I hope it fails. I hope it doesn't get past season one, just like Starfleet Academy. We should mock that endlessly until and we did, and it got canceled, right? That's what should happen, because that's the market telling these people we don't want what you're peddling. We,
I mean,
you
that's
know, we
true.
don't like, we're not picking up what you're putting down. So,
That's
and
true. I just
that's
don't
the
subscribe to the whole, I want to feel, people want to feel represented, because if the studios actually worried about uh, people feeling represented, you know, they would understand this simple concept right here. There we go, man. I, I'm gonna keep tapping. I'm gonna keep tapping the sign. That's literally me.
right. That's a
Because
very
that
important
thing,
distinction
the
to
whole
make.
thing
Yeah,
about, I want to feel, that's never been a problem ever.
yes.
People will
See, and
gaslight you.
that's what I was saying earlier
Not a
about,
problem.
like, it's you see your values represented first.
No,
That's
I
really what
agree.
you are. You always, now it's okay to see your skin tone, right? Like your people group. Okay, and when you do, I think there is something to like how it can be reinforcing. But as far as like I remember a few years back, some guy got online and started boohooing and blubbering like a baby because I forgot what
Are you
it was
talking
some.
about the Lord of the Rings trading card with the black elf?
Yes, yeah, it was some kind of game, right? Like a board game,
No, it
and
was a
he
card
made
game. It was a
a
card
card game,
game.
and it
It was
made
Lord of the Rings. It was
several
Lord
of
of
the
the
characters
Rings.
black, right? Like
I
Aragon
know,
was
but
black.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. It was a Lord
Yeah.
of the Rings card game, and
Okay.
they
Yeah.
had a
That's
black
what it
elf,
was.
and the dude went
Was
on.
it the Black Elf, or I thought it was like a
Yes,
major character, like
it
Aragon?
doesn't really matter. The point is that it was a black elf, and he was
Yeah.
crying about it. He
Yeah.
went
He
on
made the
social
video
media
crying and boohooing,
and
like, "Oh
crying
my
about
god!"
it.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's like, bro,
if you're someone
get
who
down.
goes online to complain about your life, I'm not going to take you that serious. You shouldn't be going. You shouldn't be going online. The internet is not your diary.
Well, it's not even that. It's not even the fact that he went online. It's the
Oh, I
fact
know
that
that, but
he he
it's.
wanted. He really believed that this was something so significant that he was seeing a black elf in this major IP.
I don't think he.
Like, and I don't honestly. I thought he was fake. I think he was full of it, and that's what makes it pathetic. It's like, don't do that, man. You know it's not real, but you want to try and make it real because you want to make a point about being pro-black or something, or some other nonsense regarding and that's a misrepresentation of what representation is, right?
And
People who understand representation isn't talking about, we aren't referring to race swapping. We're referring to, there are original black characters out there that you completely ignore Hollywood, right? Stop ignoring them. That's really it. Like Milestone and Icon and all that static. That's what we're talking about. Stop ignoring characters like that, right? Blue Marvel. You understand? Like that's the whole point of representation. There's already characters and IPs that have representation, that have black characters, female characters, Latino, etc., but you ignore them, right? Now, to be fair, they're not all great, and that's fine. No one's saying they're all great, but there are some that are great that you still ignore. Like Cyborg, you ignore Cyborg. Cyborg is great. He has a
They
huge
definitely
following.
sideline Cyborg. Yeah.
And they sideline him. They ignore him. He hasn't gotten his own movie or series. Nothing. Why? Because Hollywood is lazy and they're racist. That's the actual racism. Is the racism isn't getting mad at Black Snape. The racism is casting Black Snape. That's the racism, and it's racist not only against white people, it's racist against Black people. That's the irony of it all. Like you're just throwing Black people scraps and saying you should like this. See what we did for you? We painted them black. Here you go. Like we're children. We're just dumb, right? That's insulting. That's racist. And
Yeah.
nobody, very few. I should say, very few people want to point that out. But that's what it's racist to race swap characters like that. To just arbitrarily, that's it's racist. Period.
But yeah, but my thing is that the people who cry about representation, they don't understand this. They don't understand this, right? And they definitely don't understand this. This especially. Wow, they're just like me. Wow, I
Right.
should be more like him. Stop
Yeah,
trying to.
and that's not only
Not every
idea
character
of
has to be
representation.
relatable. Sometimes they should be aspirational.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
yeah.
Goku.
That's what I say. That also gets to other conversations about
I know, but I'm just saying.
difference between how males enjoy entertainment and females, and this represents that as well, right? The female wants to see herself. The male says, "I want to be like him." Right? We want to be like Batman. We don't want to see ourselves in Batman. We want the qualities, right, that's in those characters. We want to try and reflect those and aspire to be that. While it's the opposite, but that's another conversation. But that's what we've been seeing in entertainment. That's why a lot of entertainment, even when it supposedly is supposed to appeal to men, still sucks because they're still writing stories that cater to women or have female sensibilities ascribed to it that's embedded in it. And it's like, and we look at it and go, I guess it's okay, right? It doesn't appeal. Why? Because it's being told from this very different, more feminine, and I'm not saying feminist like feminism. I mean feminine as in from a female perspective. Like even a lot of male writers and directors are doing that. Why? I don't know that. I don't know if it's intentional or not. I just think that may be just a consequence of the overarching culture we're living in right now. So, but like I said, that's another conversation. But moving on, yeah. Mecha Missionary mentions Mario. Yeah. Apparently, Star Fox is supposed to be in the next
You know
Mario
what's
movie.
funny? I did not. I did not care about the Mario movie until I heard this news because that means that we're gonna get eventually. We're gonna get a Nintendo Cinematic Universe. We're gonna get a
Well,
Super Brothers
well,
movie.
I think that was true from the beginning. But what I
Yeah,
want to see
but
is
they didn't plant the seeds, Dad.
like
They didn't
the
plan this out.
cinematic universe is fine. I just want Smash Brothers.
I do too. But my
I want
point
to.
is that
That's what I want.
my
I want
point
to
is
see how is that going to play out as a movie. Like, what
but
are they going to
that's my
do? What
point
kind of
is that
story?
they didn't plan any of this out though. Like nobody they
Well,
didn't
probably not. I think the intention was to have a cinematic universe.
no, it
Yeah,
wasn't. You wanna know
yeah,
why?
yeah. It was
No,
because
yeah,
we
no,
have
listen, because
no
they
because we already have
Nintendo,
Marvel.
huh?
Everybody wants to do a cinematic universe. Period. There's no
Yeah, but here's
this
the
was
thing
pre
that
Marvel.
Nintendo
You can
for
say
the
that,
longest
but
time
after the Marvel success of Marvel, no, everybody wants that, including Nintendo. When they
no they
made that
didn't.
first
Yeah,
movie,
if
they
Nintendo
won.
no they didn't. Because
Yes, they did.
if
Come
they
on.
wanted to do a cinematic universe, if they wanted to copy Marvel, they would have done it a decade ago. But they didn't
No, no,
because last time no listen, because the last time someone adopted Mario into a movie, it was
it's
garbage.
garbage.
And
I know. That's
they
right.
wanted to avoid that like the plague.
Yeah, I agree with that. But you're not going to convince me that when they made the last Mario movie, the last Super Mario movie, they weren't going cinematic universe. Like,
Well, because the
yeah,
movie was
they want
good,
that. They
but they
wanted
didn't.
that. That's why they made the movie. they want that. They're happy that it's successful because that means they're going to make more movies, right? And that's why they're teasing. Now, why they're teasing Star Fox, like the video you showed me, I agree. Why are they doing it the way they're doing it? I think it's because they do want to get fans hyped. They want to get them
Sure, but
excited.
that would have been a
Because
great
they
reveal
know
at
the
the end
first
of the movie.
movie
We're
was
already hyped for the
probably a good.
movie. We're
Not
already,
really. It all, we'll see.
most people who liked the first Mario movie, which is a lot of
But
people, are
we
going to
did.
go see
It
the
was
second one.
good. It was
Everybody's
acceptable.
already hyped, so you didn't
Well,
need that.
yeah,
They could have saved that for the ending. Dad.
they could have, but I think they're trying. I mean,
No,
look
it
at
was
Sonic.
stupid. It was dumb.
Look at Sonic. Like they're moving pretty fast, right?
Right, but Dad, no,
In every movie, they
no, that's
tease
not
new
the same.
characters.
That's not the same. You want to know why? Because they didn't reveal Shadow during the marketing or stuff. They kept
Well, yeah,
Shadow.
but they revealed him at the end of the first movie.
They did what?
At the end of the first, oh, the
Yes,
second
at
movie.
the end of the movie, Dad. Not
Okay,
not
all
a
right.
week.
Well, I guess I see it as the same thing. I'm saying they're
No,
they're
not.
gonna constantly tease introducing more characters, like because they want
That's
you
not
to
the
be
problem
invested.
though. That's not the problem. My point is that it would have been a great surprise. They ruined the surprise. They
Well,
keep
when
trying
is the
to
movie
show
coming out?
people all of the things in the
When
movie
is the
before
movie
it
gonna
comes
drop?
out. Huh?
I don't even know when it's gonna come out. Is it next
The
month?
Super Mario.
June?
I think when is Mario movie gonna come out? That's a good question. I thought it was already out. To be honest, April 1st. April 1st. But
Oh,
yeah, my problem is that
that's not too early. April. They just dropped it like this week, didn't they? Star Fox.
that's not my point though. My point
I know,
is
but what I'm saying though, they
that is
just
too early.
revealed it
That is
this
too
week.
early.
So it's just
The movie isn't out yet.
a week before the movie comes out.
They shouldn't have
That's
done
not
that.
bad. Maybe I don't know. I don't think this. If they did it like back in December or something, I'll probably be with you. But a
Dad,
week for a
nobody
movie,
no.
that's not.
You're
They
not
want
getting
to bolster that opening day return.
that was
That's,
never gonna be a problem though. That was never
you
gonna
don't
be a
know that. They're look- they're looking at the
yeah,
numbers. They're looking at
the Mario
projections.
movie made
They're looking at
gangbusters.
marketing, and they're saying, okay, it's projected it's going to make this much based on our research and our data, polling things like that. Let's drop a Easter egg and get people hyped so we can really hit those numbers. That's it. That's it. That's why they did it, and it's smart. It's not them. It's smart.
No, that's dumb. You want to know why? Because
It's
they
not.
didn't need to
They
do that with
want
the
the
Sonic movie.
opening
They didn't
box
need to do
office
that.
numbers to be as high as it can
They
be.
didn't need to
It
do it,
has
and
to be.
that's what. Well, then the Sonic movies are better because they didn't need to do that with the Sonic movies. They
Well,
waited.
that's a fair point.
They
I think
waited.
Sonic
They
is just
waited till
more
you saw
popular.
the movie. Well, that's what I'm saying. They waited till they saw the movie and said, "Hey, boom! By the way, after the great movie, the next one's gonna have Shadow in it." They waited till like a post-credit thing. Same
I
thing with Sonic.
listen.
No,
I'm not
same thing
arguing with
with
you.
Sonic
I'm
Three.
not arguing about
After
that.
you watch
I'm
the
saying
great
I don't
movie,
see a
no,
problem
but hold
with
on a
dropping
second.
it a week before.
No, no, they didn't do
I
that
don't
the
think
week
that's a problem.
before.
I don't think that's a problem.
Why would I? Why would I want to? Why don't? It's like why do I want to go and watch a movie and I know everything that's going to happen?
So by dropping Star Fox, you know exactly what's going to happen in this movie.
That's not
He
the point.
wasn't even in the trailer.
He wasn't in the trailer, no. But my
Yeah.
thing is that
So you don't know. You don't know what he's going to do. You don't even know if it's true. It might not even be true. It might be
well,
bogus.
it came from what's it called? Some Nintendo branch in where who I forgot who somebody leaked this. Um, oh no, because it was a leak that came from some branch of Nintendo, like overseas branch of
Yeah,
Nintendo.
some rando.
Well, it's not the first time things got leaked out of Nintendo. There was a whole like I
No,
think
it's not. I'm just saying though. Like it's all kind of speculation at this point, right? You don't even know what his role is going to be, what he's going to do, right? But it's
right,
already they're already
you
in the
know,
galaxy, so it kind of makes sense to introduce him because they're already going into
no,
space.
I'm not even mad that he's in the movie. I'm just saying this would have been a great surprise That would have
It would have been.
elevated the movie.
I like Star Fox. So,
That's what I'm saying.
it would
Like
have been
in
a nice.
Sonic 3, with that,
But at the same time, I'm not disappointed. I don't think it was
it's not.
premature. Plus, hopefully that means they're going to drop more in the movie, either a post credit scene or something like that. They're going to be more, maybe
Well, I
even
mean, the
cameos
fact that
in the
he
movie.
got his own movie poster tells me he's not just going to be in a post credits. Probably going to play it.
No, I'm talking about additional Nintendo characters.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. But I'm just saying, like at the end, like it would have been a nice. It's like why? It's like why ruin the
listen,
surprise?
listen, you can't always get what you want, right? You just need to smile and be
Yeah, but
happy
what I want makes
that,
more
that
sense than what they
somebody
did.
is treating your childhood IP with the respect it deserves, right? That's all I'm saying. Be grateful, son.
All right, whatever.
Because mine's already been almost pretty much Star Wars is pretty much dead. That's my childhood
I mean,
IP.
that is true. Yeah. Well, now
You
they're
guys
now
have.
they're coming after my childhood. I
I'm
don't
just
want.
saying, you guys are in a great time right now because for some reason, and be thankful. Paramount is listening to the audience, right? And Nintendo is, and they don't have a great track record in the gaming space, but it's
Not right
been
now.
maybe it's because they're partnered with Illumination, and Illumination is more, they're a younger company and they're a little more dynamic, and you know, uh, they're more willing to put something out that and they have a good track record, right? They have the minions and all that, and so clearly it's like they know what audiences want, right? And they've been producing that, so and they're continuing that with Mario. So we'll see. I mean, but I think it's a good partnership, and let's hope it continues and it just gets better and better. You know, and the same with Paramount. I haven't heard anything regarding Sonic though lately, insofar as the movie, the next
Uh,
movie.
from what I've read, it's gonna be. I have a feeling. I talked about this already. I have a feeling they're gonna do some sort of Sonic Heroes thing. So we're gonna see.
Well,
Not,
we know we got Mecha Sonic and all that.
yeah,
Now, that's an interesting point, Mecha Missionary. You said Switch 2 sales are down 30%. Um, I mean,
that's true. Because nobody wants to
could
switch. It's
that
like the
could
price
that
of
be
games.
driving them? But is there a correlation with that and dropping McCloud out there, hinting that he's in the movie? I don't know.
Maybe I don't think that's enough. I don't think I don't think revealing Star Fox in the
Yeah,
new
I don't see him
movie is
as a
enough to
character
get
that's
on
going to make you
the
buy a
fans' good
whole.
graces. Well,
Yeah,
that it's not even just that, but considering the way that Nintendo treats Star Fox to begin with, um, if anything, it's like this. It seems nice, but it's like Nintendo doesn't really care about Star Fox because they haven't made like a brand new game in years, and every time they do make a new game, it's simply a remake of the first game.
it's a rehash. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, look, Star Fox. There's a lot of potential with Star Fox. Like
there is a
there's
lot of potential with Star
so much
Fox.
because it's a galactic character. It's a huge. You got this whole playground to play in. There's
But
so much.
yeah, Star Fox is essentially an intergalactic mercenary bounty hunter.
And I like what the guy, I can't remember the YouTuber's name, the one you sent me. I like something he suggested, though, where he was like,
What's that?
make it like a no Man's Sky, you know,
Oh
with
yeah.
Star Fox. I was like, that's brilliant. That's actually a great idea. Like that would be really fun. So I don't know. But obviously they don't have the vision, or I think they just don't think there's an audience, like a big enough audience to go hard like that with a big, AAA type of game.
Well, here's the thing. There's a pretty dedicated Star Fox fan base. Like, there's people making their own indie games based off of Star Fox now.
Really?
There's a
But how well are those games doing?
I don't know. They just came out, so but there's a really popular online web series called Fox in Space. It's animated by this guy. This is a YouTube channel, and he made a sort of Adult Swim style, space drama about Star Fox, and it's really good.
Really?
No, it's great, but it's
Yeah.
produced as if it was a show on like Adult Swim, and it's not like raunchy or anything. It's just Like, think
Oh,
about it's basically Cowboy Bebop, but with his Star Fox characters.
yeah. I mean, I like the sound of that. So
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like, clearly, there's a fan base.
there is a fan. The fan base is out there.
All right, what's the? In other words, like, what's the reaction? Like what's the average watch? Hundreds, thousands.
I don't know.
Uh, how many followers? Almost
But
200
definitely
million.
go check out a Fox in
Yeah.
Space. I just wanted to shout
So
that
obviously people like it. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, why don't they do another like
out.
the original game with
But yeah, go check out a Fox in Space though. It's actually I think you really like it. It's a good.
yeah, I'm gonna check it out. That's cool. Yeah. But but yeah, that's a good point that the price drop might be coming. I mean, that'll be interesting to see if they lower the price because sales are down. Maybe they'll start. I don't think they'll lower the price. They'll start bundling um, more games or something, right? And they'll give you like discounts,
yeah.
but they won't lower the sticker price proper. They'll offer discounts like 20% off, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff, and they'll
Also,
throw in more
Michigan,
games.
they did remake Star Fox 64. It's called Star Fox Zero, and Star Fox. You have to understand, Star Fox Zero for the Wii U was essentially just a retelling of Star Fox 64, which in turn was a retelling of the Star Fox game on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
So it's like for some reason
and
they
no expansion of the story, right? Like it
yeah.
didn't add additional lore or characters.
Unfortunately, the games that do expand on the lore aren't as popular. Like my favorite Star Fox game is Star Fox Assault,
Yeah,
which actually expands on the gameplay and lore, but I don't think it. I don't think it's sold that well, unfortunately.
yeah, and that's what I mean. They're getting the message that okay, no one wants this bigger game with more story, so they just do the same thing or nothing at all.
Well, the story itself was the problem. This the gameplay. They just
Yeah,
need to.
but
The game.
we probably just aren't looking at it that way. That's the problem. Like I
Yeah,
doubt they really break down their gaming. And I'm talking about the upper echelon. Like
yeah, yeah.
they're just looking at sales and they're like, well, you didn't hit the numbers, so we're not gonna do another one. We're not gonna fund it. Right?
Yeah,
So
it's unfortunate.
yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Seeing him in the movie. Hopefully, yeah, he is in the movie and not just a quick cameo.
Yeah, I'm mad that he's in the movie. I think they should have. Would have been a great
Well,
reveal.
they should have called you up.
You know
Like,
what? They
hey,
should have. You know what? They should
we're
have
gonna
said,
put
"Hey,
we're gonna put Star Fox in. Are you okay with this? And then it would have been fine.
you know what? I know you're playing me, but you're right. They should have called me up.
They
Hey,
should have
they should
called
have
you
called
up.
me up I wrote a Smash Brothers movie in high school. They should have called me up then.
They should have. What are these people thinking? It's like, what the hell is going on? They don't tell
Gosh,
people about what's happening before it happens.
whatever.
So yeah, I'm with you. I mean, look, we're looking at it from the outside in and saying that was a terrible marketing move. Maybe I don't see, but if it's a week before the movie drops, I don't see how. To me, it's just them trying to bolster, you know,
I
movie
get it.
sales. They're trying to get butts in the seats. So they want you to go, oh, Star Fox is going to be in it too. Like
I
it's
know,
going to
but
be fun,
once
and you're
again,
going to go see it now even more, right?
I
And
know,
those
but
who are on the
once
fence are like,
again,
oh, maybe I will go see it.
in the Sonic movie, when we went to go see the Sonic movie in Christmas, um, there was no silent moment throughout the finale. The only silent part of the movie was the credits, and then the after credits scene happened, and everybody who saw Metal Sonic was jumping out
Yeah,
of their
yeah,
seats.
it was crazy.
And then they revealed Amy, and everybody was back flipping out of their seats. There was a little baby who jumped in my lap.
Yeah, it was
Like
pretty
it
wild.
was nuts. Like people, like it's just it's like people you wanna experience some things you want to experience in the movie, right?
I
It's
agree.
like
I agree.
it's like
I mean, listen,
we're-
I,
we're-
I, I understand that, but to me, like I said, if they were dropping him now, that means they're going to drop more in the movie and in the post credits. That's what I think. So this is like hey guys, he's in it. It's confirmed. Okay, awesome. And then you watch the movie, then you see there's more characters being revealed, more cameos, and then post credits, Super Smash Brothers. That's the
Don't
next
get
movie.
my hopes up.
Well, I'm getting my hopes up because I want to see a Smash movie. So, 'cause that's one of
Honestly,
my
if they
favorite
do a Smash Brothers
games.
movie, it needs to be with the animators who do the actual Smash trailers, because that's some of the best like video game related animation like ever. This period.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point.
Like
That's
no,
that's kind of that's where my mind is. It's like how are they going to translate that to a movie? Like the fights and the action
like
and the big
like it's a
hit.
whole like it's well known that Mario, the most badass portrayal of Mario, is in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, it is. I agree.
Like
So
he's all like it's literally common knowledge. I was like
will Brie Larson play Sheamus? Um, I'll be honest. I don't have a problem with Brie Larson. So you know, she's we're talking about voice acting, so that's fine. She can
who cares
voice
about
act.
Brie Larson? Look at Mario. You're focused on the wrong thing. You didn't
No,
have to
he's
see
just
him
saying when
face
she
a
plays
bullet.
Sheamus. She'll girl boss it up, but that's not going to be her choice.
Well,
That's
you
not
know
to not being a writer.
she's
So.
playing Rosalina in the movie.
She's playing Rosalina.
Yeah, the Blue Princess. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean,
I don't really care. Yeah,
yeah, she's like a kind of a big nothing burger. So,
yeah
like,
that's true.
it was controversial when she played Captain Marvel because she said something about it's not for 40-year-old men or something, something like that. And it's like, okay, but that didn't bother me. What bothered me was the movie was terrible. Like it was just an
Yeah,
awful movie, right? And I would say even it's not necessarily her fault. It's just bad writing, bad directing. You know, you you know what I mean. So it is what it is. But I mean, it's nice that she still gets work. But I don't see anything like significant about her. Even in this latest movie, it's like, oh, she's voice acting a character. Like I don't care. Because there's nothing about her that stands out where it's like, oh, it's Brie Larson. Like, oh yeah, nope. It could be anybody. So
I mean, pretty
your
much.
cousin Bertha. I don't
I mean,
care. I mean, like there's nothing about her as an actress
well,
that's
you know, it's funny. Back in the day, people when Ronda Rousey was popular, they wanted her to play Samus, the MMA
yeah,
fights.
but that makes sense. Like Ronda Rousey was a personality. Like
Yeah.
yeah, you know, and like I don't know who am I thinking of. I had to come to me. I can't think of the name right now. You said Ronda Rousey. I was thinking of
Oh, it's
damn,
another kickboxer or whatever.
well, yeah, they actually were gonna. Didn't they fight? Her and
No, I don't pay attention to MMA, so
okay. I don't know why my mind is drawing a blank
I don't
because I
know.
like her better than Ronda
When you're
Rousey.
sleeping, and you'll regret it.
Somebody help me out. It's Ronda Rousey and man, I'm like so.
It's gonna come to you in your sleep, and you're gonna regret it.
It's gonna come to me at the end of the stream,
Yeah.
right? Right when I say,
Was it Gina Carano?
yeah, Gina Carano. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name. That's crazy. Yeah,
No, no.
her. Yeah, I prefer her. She should play Sheamus. You know,
Maybe. I mean,
she's what she's well. She's better looking. That's number one. She's more likable. So, like she is. I mean, she should play Wonder Woman. I'd love to see her as Wonder Woman. So,
that's true. That makes more sense.
yeah. So, but yeah, that's too much like right. So Hollywood's not gonna do it.
No, I know.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm looking forward to the movie, and man, I didn't realize it was this coming in this soon.
Yeah, literally next week.
So that's what Thursday.
That's Wednesday.
They're dropping it on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's odd. Okay, so
I
middle of
know.
the week movie premiere in spring. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Why not just why didn't they do it this weekend? It's a holiday weekend. We had Cesar Chavez on Tuesday, so you could have had a potential 4 day weekend,
Oh,
four
oh.
day weekend debut.
people, people, yeah, don't know who Cesar Chavez is. I don't know.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird opening day. Is that just for like screenings, or is that an official?
No, that's
You know,
that's when the movie drops. Well, I don't know what to tell you. They just they
like,
just decided that April Fool's Day was the best day to release a
that's
Super
what I'm
Mario.
gonna say. Yeah, it's April Fool's Day too. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, whatever.
Maybe they're gonna prank someone at the end of the movie.
Unless it's really gonna drop Friday and it's an April Fool's joke.
I mean, that would be really stupid.
It would be very stupid. You
I
get to
don't
the
see
theater
why
and
they
they're
would
like,
do
"Sorry guys, it's Friday.
that.
Go back home.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Come back Friday." So
April Fools.
April Fools. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Um, but all right, great. I mean, I'm not gonna see it until next weekend. That's for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, have time. It's hard to go out during the week sometimes. So, but yeah. Um,
I mean it's Mario, so I'm sure somebody will go see it on this day.
oh, I'm sure a lot of people want to see it. I'm just saying
Yeah,
Wednesday
that's
just
what
seems like an odd day to drop. I mean, this is kind of a summertime type of movie, right? It's a big family movie. It's a big, has a lot of fans, global. So
yeah,
why
you
would,
think just be like a summer blockbuster kind of thing.
yeah, why wouldn't you drop it on a Friday? And why not May or June even versus April? So I don't know. Whatever. So many questions. So many questions, no answers. So, but yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully, they won't race swap any characters. We won't get any black Yoshis.
Well, I mean
Black
there is a
Yoshi.
black Yoshi. There's
I
also
know.
a blue one and a white one and a purple one and a
But
brown one
is it
and an
what
orange
if they
one
do a black Yoshi? Like he's just black.
and a yellow one. Is
Yes,
that your computer or mine?
that's my computer.
What are you playing? Oh, you're playing
That's
Sonic.
Sonic.
Well, first off, turn it down.
What's that?
Turn
What is
it
that?
down.
I don't know
Turn it
how. It
down.
doesn't have all the
You know how to turn down the.
options. I can tell by my computer,
Yeah, don't do that.
but the game doesn't have its own volume.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll see it.
it's- also, do you want to show everybody what game you're playing?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it loaded. It's still
Uh,
loud. I don't think my volume is gonna work.
Dad, just turn it down on the mixer.
You're just a mixer.
I don't
Well,
see that's the easiest thing in the world.
it's not. It's inconvenient. It's inconvenient to me because I'm
We're just
old.
gonna hear random video game sounds in the background, I guess.
Yep, and you're gonna love it. What if I?
Oh my
Did that
god.
help?
No,
I
it
tried.
didn't.
I tried to mute it.
Alright, well hold on a second.
Yeah, it has its own volume. I don't know what's going on.
Alright, well wait, what? Super Mario, Logan, Black Yoshi, Nintendo. Wait, what? There is a canon Black Yoshi, but because of the Super Mario, Logan, Black Yoshi videos, Nintendo never used Black Yoshi again. That doesn't make any sense. I don't even know who. Logan Black Yoshi is. Is that a YouTuber?
Logan Paul.
Oh, I don't know.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah, that is better actually. You want to share the game now?
No, I'm just gonna play, and you're just
Oh
gonna
my
listen.
gosh. He used Mario characters in his videos. Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure they use all the Yoshi colors in Super Smash Brothers. Pretty sure I've seen Black Yoshi. In there. I think they just don't use Black Yoshi because there we go. I don't know. I don't know why it is. They don't use the black or white a whole lot. They're not really the common color stuff. They were introduced in Yoshi's story. They did? Oh, they removed black as past results. I didn't know that.
Which extras?
Speaking of Mario, this is a Sonic fan game. This one actually just came out, I think, a week.
Sonic Tamishi. That's what it's
Sonic
called.
Tameshi. Yeah, Sonic
Tamishi.
And
Is there anything I need to do? Because I haven't really played this. So.
I mean, just hit play.
That's it?
Yeah.
What about extras? Extras?
No, we haven't even played the main game yet. Just play. Just play the game.
Oh, but what's in there? Should I click it?
No, play the game.
Well, why? What's in there? What do you don't want me to see?
You have to play. You have to beat the game to get all the extra stuff.
Oh, all right.
Actually, you know what? Oh, never mind. Just play the game. But
See, this is what I was talking about. The videos don't load. The cutscenes stuff.
Hopefully the developer can fix that. This is made by technically one guy. A lot of these fan games are made by one guy, so for like one or two dudes.
Like,
Yeah, he always does that. Can you move forward, please? See, this is. I'm glad we're not on Twitch because you'd be a terrible game. Let's actually.
Start getting violent on Twitch.
Are we still getting what?
I said they'll start getting violent or something.
Maybe. I mean, that actually wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of violent people on Twitch.
Oh man.
But yeah, a reason I like this game is because it very much leans into the sort of the Japanese identity of Sonic, where it's a lot more, a bit edgier, and it has a very unique style in comparison to what you see like in America. Oh, there we go. You actually did it.
I know.
I almost lost faith in you for a minute. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But yeah, the Japanese, and like at least in the '90s, the Japanese portrayal of Sonic was a bit different than American Sonic. In America, they gave Sonic more of like a mohawk type of deal. You know, felt more like I guess, a cereal box mascot. Japanese Sonic, definitely a lot cuter, but still very like what's the best way I can describe it? Still a bit of an edge to him. Like I guess the best example would probably be the the Sonic movie from the '90s, the OVA.
He said that was perfect.
Well, I disagree. I mean, you beat the level. That's the important part.
So where do I go? Just wherever I want.
No, you just move forward, Dad. Why do you always make this complicated? Just move to the next level.
Well, it looks like I can go to anywhere. That's why I'm asking you. Where do I go? Do I just go to the next one, or can I go to
Yeah,
anywhere I
let's go
want?
to the next one. Radiant. You gotta beat. No, you gotta beat. Stop moving. Gosh, just go to the. Oh,
This one right here.
yes,
All right,
please.
all
Oh,
right, Dad. Thanks, Dad.
just shut up.
What I say, boy?
Also, you could turn it up a little bit so we can hear some of the music.
I would like to, but it's there's no like in between. So it's like
Uh,
either this or it's going to be really loud and irritating. So,
that's too bad.
yeah, I don't I don't know why. I think it's just the game itself doesn't have enough of the. I can't do anything with this totem.
You're not supposed to. Just keep moving. It's in the background for a reason.
I, I
Like
don't
you
know
hyperfixate on the worst
because it
things.
looks interesting. Why can't I just like interesting things?
If that's the most interesting thing in the game to you, I mean, I don't know. It is. Uh, well, I think a good thing is that if you go to, I think the developer's name is Pudim Avestado. You can actually listen to the complete original soundtrack on his YouTube channel. So check out.
I didn't see that B.
I'll post it in the comments.
What's
Yeah,
that?
check. Oh, I just posted the game developer's YouTube channel. But yeah, check him out. He actually posted the complete soundtrack on his YouTube channel. His music is pretty good. And he also, I don't know if he animated the. I'm assuming he also animated the all the cutscenes of the game. But unfortunately, it's like you say, you couldn't get him to work. So hopefully he can fix that in a patch or something. Because I do like those as well.
Get to the top. Okay, this is probably where I'm gonna get out. This looks really hard.
You
Very
just gotta,
challenging
just gotta,
for
just gotta bounce up there. Just literally, just bounce up the game. This is literally just a mobile game. See, it's not that hard. You literally did it. You did it. Now grab the emerald. Grab. Thank you.
Why are you yelling? What you yelling at me for?
Because you're doing everything. Just play the game.
You need patience, son. Patience.
Gosh.
All right, so what do I do now?
You get to the end of the level.
How do I get out of here?
Just spin dash.
Oh, just spin dash. Okay. Why not think of that?
Or
Just
just
spin
walk.
dash, whatever that is. That's a
Yeah, you
short.
act like you've never played a Sonic game before.
I haven't played this game.
It works like every other Sonic game. Well, minus
Take
the
the
wall
one.
jump. He normally doesn't have wall jump, which I'm honestly surprised you're able to do so well.
Listen, I am too. Oh, I didn't see that. I am too, oh, man. This is where I realize how bad my eyesight's gotten. I'm serious because some of these colors kind of blend into me.
No, I actually do agree. Uh, they,
It's not a slight on the game. It's just there are colors for me in the spectrum that start to blend. Like,
oh, really?
yeah, for me, for my sight, it's, it is what it is.
Switch 2 sucks because it has no games on it. Yeah, Switch 2 is the new PS5. There's no games on it.
What's that?
That seems to be a trend. I said
Oh, Switch 2. Yeah, I said
Afrocentric
that.
Jukebox says the Switch 2 sucks because it has no games.
It says something on it. I thought Donkey Kong was going to be on it.
I know, but
Is
Dad,
that a
listen.
good
As
game?
much as I love, it is a good game, but
But it's
it's
not
not
enough.
a no. It's not enough.
Not to justify buying it, right?
Nah,
Like, how much was it?
not
Like
a whole console.
300 bucks or something?
No, it was like how much was a Switch 2? How much is Switch 2? It's like yeah, like 500. Probably gonna be like $500.
500
So Switch,
bucks?
yes, and keep in mind all of the first party games are like $80. Mario Kart was like $100. You know, it's like
Which one?
nobody wants Mario Kart, the Mario Kart World,
See, I didn't even
and,
see that.
and on top of that, it's like most of the games right now on the Switch have been pretty underwhelming. Like Metroid Prime 4 has sort of been mixed reception. Like the only game where I've seen where that was overwhelmingly positive reception was Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's the only. Oh, and Kirby Air Riders. So two games. All the other games have been lukewarm. I think. Heck, do you remember the clip we saw where Mario Kart World got booed at the Game Awards?
Was it Mario Kart?
Yeah, it was Mario Kart. Mario Kart World got booed at the Game Awards.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I think we talked about that.
I know we talked about it. That's what I'm saying. It's like people are starting to get tired of Nintendo doing the bare minimum and then calling it innovation or whatever. Especially when it comes to Pokemon.
That was Metal Sonic. What do I do? I gotta just get out the way?
Well, you gotta roll into a ball and then you gotta roll up the hill to hit the machine. So Dad, if you hold down while you're in motion, just hold it down. Yeah, there we go.
And you just get hit. Is that what it is?
But you have to roll into a ball. There we go. Yeah, like that. So just keep doing that.
Just keep getting hit by these things.
Listen, that's your fault. I'm telling you how to beat the boss.
I'm about to. He's just laughing at me. That's cold.
What did you expect? He's Eggman. Lucky it's not Jim Carrey's voice laughing at you. Yeah. You don't have to spin for that long. Just yeah. I was afraid this was gonna happen.
You were afraid that I was gonna suck.
Yes.
I wasn't. I pretty much predicted. Yep. At some point, I'm gonna suck.
Well,
Actually, it's just get used to doing the spin. There we
yeah. There we go. Yeah. I want to say you almost got him. Uh,
go. Ah,
you might want to get that ring. Okay, there we go. Just you don't have to hold the spin for that long. By the way. Oh, nice. You hit him twice.
dang. Finally,
Um,
I'm dead.
what do you mean? Finally, you're dead.
I mean, it took a while to die. Sorry, Sonic. I'll try it next time. Try to do better.
Sure.
What do I do? I was gonna fall again. Should have saw that coming.
One thing I will say, I do appreciate uh, all the voice clips are based off of the original. Did you ever watch the Sonic OVA? The one,
What's that? Which one?
uh, the
I was
Sonic.
busy trying not to die. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw that. But the did you ever watch the '90s Sonic movie, the anime one?
The movie? What movie?
There
Are you
was a
talking about
Sonic.
the Saturday morning cartoon?
No, there was an OVA. There was a Sonic anime that came out in the '90s.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
What was it
Well,
called?
I mean, it was just called Sonic the Hedgehog, but it was an OVA, kind of like MD Geist or something, or
Like MD Geist?
yeah, not like it
Wait.
was graphic, but it was like a
Oh,
direct to
okay. I was
video.
about to say,
It
like,
was a
what?
direct to video anime. No,
I was like,
that would
yo,
have been
that's dark.
nuts.
Especially with Sonic.
No, that would have been absolutely insane. No, I mean it was like a direct to video anime.
Maybe for Knuckles, I guess, or Shadow. You can do an MD Geist type
Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm just saying it was like a
Yeah,
direct
I
to
mean,
video
you
anime.
could. But Sonic, no.
I don't want to see that.
I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, I guess it depends. But no, I just meant it was direct to video. But
Oh,
my
okay.
point is that all
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah,
voice
that's fine.
acting in this game is based off of that movie. Yeah, you have to go to the boss. There's
No,
nothing here for you to
I'm
do.
just getting coins. Just
Oh,
getting
okay.
that, the rings or whatever. You need rings, don't you?
Yes, that was actually very smart. But
I know. Trying to sit here and yell at somebody. I tell you. See what I have to deal with you guys every day. He just comes over my house.
right, you have 15. You have
Yells at
like
me.
20 rings, Dad. Can you just go beat the
Tells me
boss?
I'm not drinking juice right.
What are you talking about?
It's elder abuse.
All right, man. Whatever. Just hurry up and beat Eggman already. I'm tired of seeing his face. Yeah, there we go. Literally, just keep doing that.
I know that's what I've been trying to do, but dang.
Oh my gosh, how did you lose all your rings already? It shouldn't be that hard, Dad.
Oh, is that so? It shouldn't be that hard.
Yes.
For
Oh,
someone
hit
who's
the
never
ring
even
box.
played
That
this game, it
10
shouldn't be that.
rings. Yeah, just
I
hit
mean, I'm
that button.
surprised I'm this far. It's definitely more fast paced and exciting than Mario 64.
I mean, that's that's not hard to do.
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
All right, you can make fun of the boss after you beat it, Dad. Oh my goodness.
It's bad timing, I guess.
All right. I was gonna say something important. Wait, Dad, grab your. No.
Grab what?
It's too late. It's too late.
Grab what?
It's too late. You got to game over.
Grab my dignity and pick it up off the floor. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
well,
well, here's what it is.
well, I mean, what did you think outside of you sucking at the boss?
It was fun. I like it. I like it a lot. It's a fun game. I mean, I
All right.
can't really compare it because I've never played Sonic that much. Like I'm, You know, so like how different. Like you mentioned the wall jump, that's different from
Yeah, he
the
normally doesn't have a.
Sonic games.
He really
He
doesn't
doesn't
have.
have a wall jump.
No, not in the classic games. It's a neat addition. They
Yeah, I
definitely.
think that's pretty clever. I like it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
when
like the presentation.
I tried it last night just because I downloaded and everything. So I played that practice level, right? And yeah, it was like, oh, a wall jump. Like I didn't know that was a thing for
Mhm.
Sonic. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's fun. Hopefully, I'll play
Well,
some
if
more.
you're for those of you who are good at Sonic games, go check out
Yeah,
Sonic.
those that actually, could beat it.
This is his splash page for the game. It's pretty good. He's from Brazil. Brazil really likes Sonic, which
Listen,
is nice.
Brazil, man, they love, Sonic. They love like American comics.
And Brazil seems to have a pretty based
Yeah,
taste in
that was
things.
pretty cool. Yeah, the
South
people in
America in
Brazil,
general.
and there's a huge amount of artistic talent that comes out of Brazil.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty crazy. Like there's some excellent artists. I've worked with a few over the years that are just phenomenal. Like they're excellent art. Like just kind of like, and it's like some of them are kind of like they don't even realize how good they actually are. Like
Yeah.
you're very good. Like I don't know if anyone's ever told you. So, but yeah, Brazil has a lot of great artists.
Yeah, check out this guy. His name's Pudim Abestado online. He's the guy who makes Sonic Tremendously. Great fan game.
Yeah,
Uh, if you couldn't tell by our footage.
yeah, but yeah, it was a great game. And the install was simple. It was literally just download it, unzip it, and store it somewhere on your desktop, whatever, and it
Mhm.
just launch your exe file, and that's it. The game plays. I think, and I'm guessing it's because of my own settings because I have very large monitors, so the resolution is a little high. So when it opens, it's like a tiny box. So that's
Oh, that's pretty common. That happens.
yeah, that's only like it doesn't automatically adapt to your settings. So you have to keep that in mind. And then there's video cutscenes. Like I know you saw, like the screen goes black when it transitions between levels. A video is supposed to play there, and for some reason, it doesn't play. The
Yeah.
videos are there though; they're in the files. They don't launch. So I don't know.
Hopefully he could
Like
fix that. So,
yeah, and he says that in the message. Like he says, try to like reinstall, like unzip it again or something. Or so I'll try that and see if that makes a difference. I don't know if there's something else. Like it could be it's looking for the video folder somewhere else, and it's not finding it. Right.
right.
The video folder is there, but it could be the path is wrong. So I don't know, but so I'll play around with it. But other than that, it plays great. I mean, I don't have a very fancy graphics card, so I mean, it's a Titan, and it's like a decade old. So it's not even an RTX. So you know,
Yeah.
so clearly you can handle this pretty well. So yeah, that was a great game. Maybe we can play some more next time. I'd love to. So, but yeah, that was kind of all I
Well,
had.
next time you're definitely playing as Tails.
As Tails,
Yeah.
I'll play as Tails. I mean, that's fine.
Well, he's sort of
That
the
rules
easy mode.
extras. You can choose Tails and all the other
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I can
I
tell.
think Tails is generally seen as the easy mode. So
Tails is easier.
yeah, because he can fly.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. We'll see. I don't know. With me, I don't know. We'll see. I'm not, I'm
I'll
not a
find a
setting.
way. I'll
Yeah,
find a
I'll
way.
figure something out. So,
Oh
yeah.
my
Well,
goodness.
it doesn't come natural. I'll put it that way. So, but yeah, man, that was great. So another one to add to my collection. So I wanted to do. I wanted to get back into playing Team Fortress for some reason. So
Oh yeah, I used to play that a lot.
yeah, I know. I haven't played it in years. So I'm gonna jump back
People
in.
are still playing. It's funny how many quote unquote hero shooters have come out and like people forgot about, but people are still playing Team Fortress 2.
Team Fortress is
That's,
fun. I think I think I like it because it's just simple fun.
but that's the key
Yeah,
though. It's
it's not
simple.
pretentious.
Yeah,
It's just fun. Fun characters,
yeah,
you know. And they let you mod the heck out of it. That's another thing.
yeah. That's true.
So a lot of, I used to try and do a little bit of that myself, like mod some characters. But yeah, Team Fortress is great. So probably maybe play that next too. I don't know. We'll see. There's a few others. Did you want to try and play that other Sonic game that I showed you?
Are you talking about Sonic Crossroads Racing? I don't have
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Well, I was gonna get it if you want to try it,
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. If you want, yeah, that's fine.
because it's yeah, play it on Steam, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have
That
Steam.
was multiplayer, so
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So and it
it is
has like
cool. It's the
Mega Man
one.
on
It's
it.
the one racing game that should have beaten out uh, Mario Kart.
It definitely has that vibe, so I can see that.
Well, I mean, it just has a lot more to offer. I mean, like, listen, let's be honest. Like, the nobody wants to play as the cow from Mario Kart. I'm like, have you seen the actual? Yeah, I'm serious. Like, one of the new characters in Mario Kart is a cow,
Yeah, I
right?
remember we covered that before.
But one of the new characters in Sonic Cross Worlds is SpongeBob. Which one is
Right.
cooler?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
One of the new characters is on Mario Kart World is a dolphin with no arms or legs. One of the new characters in Sonic Cross Worlds is Mega Man.
Mega Man, yeah. And the other guy, um,
What?
the bad guy from Mega
Oh,
Man.
Dr. Wily?
No,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
uh,
Dr. Wily.
no, not Dr. Wily. The other Mega Man, but he's evil. What
The
is his name?
other Mega? You mean Proto Man?
Yeah, Proto Man. He's
Is
in
he
it.
red?
Yeah, he's in it.
Okay, that's
I know
Proto
the
Man.
Proto. I just couldn't think of the name.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Well, there's like two evil Mega Man. That's why I said.
No, it's Proto. It's Proto Man.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying he's in it. Also, I'm just saying
Okay.
like you have like a really cool selection of.
Yeah, you can play as Hatsune Miku in Yakuza in Sonic Cross. Like, it's just way cooler. There's a lot more to offer, and on
I
top of
don't
that,
know what's
there's the
happened with
whole
Mario Kart.
dimension hopping part of the racing.
Mario Kart used to be fun. Like used to be really awesome. So
Well, it used to be fun when it was simple, where it was just about racing in a circle and hitting people with bananas and shells. And
I mean, like, are there
like,
new? It's just a cow and a dolphin. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, they got really lazy, which is crazy because there's so many good Mario characters, and there's so
well,
many
I
good.
imagine it would eventually become like Smash Brothers.
Well, they
They
tried
kind
to
of have
do that with
everyone
Mario
have
Kart 8 because Mario Kart 8 you could play as Link and he had a motorcycle, which was
yeah, that's
awesome.
what I mean. Like that would be awesome, right? You just
But
throw
they
all
just
these
kind of dropped the
characters
ball.
there. Whatever.
And then the
Yeah, I don't
open
understand.
world aspect is really like it's pretty lackluster because there's nothing to do. You just drive around and take pictures with your friends and that's it. You do little missions where you collect coins and that's it. There's
Okay.
no bot like Mario Kart DS had like a full like single player campaign with bosses and missions and oh you gotta kill this many enemies and stuff like that. It had a full campaign Mario Kart DS. That was
Right.
like 5 games ago. That was back in when did Mario Kart come out? Mario Kart DS come out. Mario Kart came in 2005. So literally 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. But somehow it hasn't gotten better than that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. Maybe with the success of these movies, they'll start investing more in improving their games.
I mean, I don't see the correlation. They have Nintendo has money.
Well, I just
It's
mean
not
because now it's becoming more of a mainstream. I don't know.
That's the
Nintendo
thing.
makes no sense.
Mario Kart has always been mainstream. They
The way
played
the way they
Mario
the
Kart
way they
8.
run Nintendo makes like when
Yeah.
they introduced the Wii, right?
Yeah.
I thought, okay, I think they're starting to get it, right? Like the way they presented their characters and the games,
Oh yeah.
but now since then it's I don't know, like since the whole Switch, it's like okay. I mean, it's a Switch is kind of brilliant because it combines the console with
Well,
the
yeah, the
handheld,
console itself
but
is a cool concept,
but
but
it's
the
like
games
yeah, the
themselves have
games are
to
the
be
problem.
worth it.
Give us some games that are like
Like the Switch One has a lot of good games,
yeah, but
um,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
but
what's going on? Like, why
a
are they?
lot of those
I
big
mean, I'll
games
be honest.
aren't
Why are they putting out a Switch 2 at all? It doesn't make sense.
because the Switch One there was a lot of features that we expected on the Switch One that just weren't there. And
So
the motion control somehow the motion control on the Switch was worse than the Wii because there was this whole thing about the Joy-Con lag.
yeah, I don't know. Nintendo doesn't make sense. It is what it is. But that's all I have. Anything else?
Uh, don't buy a Switch Two. Go play Sonic Tameshi. Um, Go watch A Fox in Space.
Yeah, I think so. Sounds like a plan to me. So.
And for the love of God, don't watch Harry Potter.
Hey, you got to see Black Snape in action.
No, I don't.
I don't know. You might surprise us.
Listen,
It's
I think
possible.
I got my Black Wizard fix from Key and Peele. All right, I'm good.
I know
Honestly, if they would
exactly
have just
what
did
state
that,
you're talking.
you know which one I'm talking about.
I was just watching some of this stuff last night.
Yeah.
just laugh.
You know what's funny is that every time you think you've seen every Key and Peele sketch, there's
Yeah,
always
you always find like another one. You're like, oh, this is another one. Like I
yeah,
never
it's
saw
like
this one.
yeah,
Yeah, I do that all the time. Like I'll be on YouTube or something, like just kind of clicking around, surfing, and I'll see, like a short, and it's Key and Peele. I'm like, I don't recognize that one. And it's like, yeah, I haven't seen this one. Like I thought I saw them all. It's kind of wild, man. So yeah, they are hilarious. But yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us today, and we appreciate your time and attention. And please check out our site, supergalacticfantastic.com. Um, join the email list and get a free digital comic. And yeah, we're still working on our book. Um, just needed to take some time to save a little money so I could pay the artist and all that good stuff. So, and I'm still working on my AI comic. That's coming along. And that's been an adventure because yeah, AI, like I said, artists out there, writers, anybody, your job is safe for a while. Trust me, AI is not going to replace you anytime soon. It's a great tool though. It really is. It's a powerful tool. It's fun to use, right? But replacing you as an artist or as a writer or something, um, no, not yet. Not, I don't see it. At best, it will be something you should learn as part of your career, right? Sort of like integrating it with Photoshop or After Effects, things like that, or DaVinci Resolve, like that's where it's really powerful and you can leverage it to save time, that kind of thing. But replacing you, no, that's not going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, uh, this is my experience so far trying to get a very short story. It's not even, I think it's about maybe 10, not even 10 pages. It's very short. 10, yeah, 10 to 12. So just like the one on our site, the free comic is like 12 pages. Same thing. So 'cause I just want to do a short little story. So yeah, hopefully I'll be done with that soon. But yeah, it's been kind of a pain because it's hard to get it to do exactly what you want it to do. So I mean, and at the same level of quality that you want. I'll put it that way. So it's not going to replace a human artist anytime soon. Like seriously. So yeah, check out our site, sign up, and check out the free book, and yeah, that's it. Have a super galactic Saturday.
We'll see you around.